Welcome back. Another day here at the shop, month of fabrication. I appreciate you guys' interest in our daily videos, and we're having a lot of fun. We're actually making a bunch of progress. Justin and Tyler kicked ass yesterday. We've got like 11 racks completely ready, which is half or a little over half. We've been already talking to the powder coater, letting them know like, hey, first batch is ready. I know you guys don't have a semi truck, so we can start making some trips over here. Spike and I have a meeting later today to go figure out the angle of a certain few racks, because several racks are going to be on a hill, and we want the actual bike rack part to be vertical, even if the base isn't. So we got to go on site and measure that angle. We had an install this morning. I've got a site visit at 1 to look at some railings, and then our meeting to measure for the racks is at 3. So I'm in and out today. Mr. Kerfus is not with us today. Justin's trying to one-hand these. Does that suck a lot more by yourself? Yeah. He says it's fine. Well, we should be able to finish today. Definitely by the end of the week. Depending on my in and out, it's a lot slower when you're by yourself, but he's about to weld. We're holding him up. Let's go. There's a small machining project that I may tackle at some point today or tomorrow for my buddy Cam over at Black Dog. This is Spike.
Hi, I'm Spike.
This is Bulletproof Acrylic, and the guys over at Black Dog are designing a table base, well, a whole table, but the legs will be made from this material, and they've been engraved with a logo. And so to screw it to the top, they're going to use these brass threaded inserts, but to use these, they have to be able to drill a hole perfectly perpendicular and centered within the width of this. So I've got some 2x2 steel out there, and I'm going to use the MR1 mill to mill a drill guide. So something that has a channel that will slip over this, and then a hole in the center for a 30 seconds drill bit that will center itself, so he can drill repeated holes directly center and perfectly plumb. So I'm gonna, now that I have help here with the bike racks, I might bounce back and forth between that project. But cool. We've had a busy week. We've got a lot done. This is crazy. A 4x8 sheet of this is like $900.
It's like $9,000.
Is it really? Yeah. Yeah.
So how much is that then? A couple hundred?
More than you can afford, pal.
Yeah.
Just quoting Fast and Furious.
Do you want to protect one leg from shootings?
Yeah. Stop shooting at my legs, Spike.
Oh, if you want me to stop, then protect them.
Running out of steam.
I've shipped so much.
Oh yeah.
Use code SPIKEHATES shipping for 30% off all Lift Arc Studios merch while supplies last. We are running out of certain sizes.
Yeah,
We are running out of things. Thank God.
We have no pocket black tee. We got pocket black tee, and Walker never wears Lift Arc merch.
Hey, that's not true.
Actually, you know what? We're all out of everything. We're all out. Sorry.
Getting pretty tired of Justin doing all the work around here. He's kicking ass and making me look bad, so I'm gonna get in here. No, we are very close to the end of this rack project. Spike and I just drove around town, met at a few locations. There's a few racks that are sitting on slightly sloped ground, so we're gonna weld the staples on at a slight angle, so when it's bolted to the ground, the staples are straight up and down. So we just did all that errand running, had a few meetings, and so I am gonna plug in with Justin, and we're gonna knock this stuff out. We have Visit Virginia Blue Ridge, 1.5 degrees over. Community empowerment is straight. Roanoke City Public Schools, 2 degrees over. Daytech is straight. Make Roanoke is done. All the Rocky Mount ones have been approved. Ride Solutions is approved. Those are the single bike racks. And I believe there's another Hanging Rock State Park and a Pilot Mountain State Park ready to go. So we've got, I don't know, 6, 7, something like that. We're well over the halfway point. So Let's do it. Check out Justin's welds, man. There's a reason he's a teacher.
Oh, look.
He's not even using a machine he's familiar with, and he's kicking ass. Shout out HTP. For those that are curious, we've been doing all this welding with the MIG 2800i from HTP, but also the Fronius, we whipped that thing out again. It just happens to be hardwired on that side of the table, so we were using it for these. We were using the that double pulse thing, which is sweet, synchro pulse. It just gives you that ripple without having to do anything, so it's a nice looking weld. But it doesn't quite like these mismatched pipe joints, and honestly 045 wire in there is all we have. It's a little thick for this the material we're welding, so it's not the best setup, and I haven't had time to run to Arc 3, which is where I prefer to buy all my welding supplies. We are happily sponsored by Arc 3. Anything you see us work with is likely available at arc3gases.com, including this spiffy jacket. Support those. If you like our stuff, support Arc 3 as well, because they support us. By the time you're watching this, we have already come and gone to Noke Fest out in Western Roanoke, and very excited to have been able to build that sign and hang out with Cody and a bunch of buddies. And when is that sign video coming out?
So
go back and watch the video we did on building the Noke sign, because that was a very fun project, and we love doing those. We've done a lot of them, and we're definitely going to be doing more of them. It seems to be a Virginia thing, big metal signs. I just, at this point, they've seen us build racks for 3 or 4 videos. So if you're still watching, we love you, we appreciate you. This is part of the work. We've been happy to have you guys around here for the daily videos. And after this, we're moving on to a very cool project for Virginia Tech and a few machining projects and odds and ends in between. We're fixing a seat for Noke Van, machining a piece for my buddy Cam at Black Dog at the Bulletproof Plexiglass, and plasma cutting and bending a lot of aluminum panels. So stay tuned, lots of shit happening. Love you, mean it, like and subscribe. I'm getting to work, turning on some music, and you have to go away because otherwise we get copyright strikes. All right, that was the end of a very, very productive day. We have, that one's good. That was an extra. Spike cut too many, and we're just dumb welders, so we just welded it in, not thinking. And we've got 3 of these. The Rocky Mount folks took a little bit to lock in the design of their logo, but it's actually kind of one of my favorites. Look at that guitar neck right there, headstock. Pretty cool. They're being picked up tomorrow. Lucas and Charles are coming tomorrow. They're gonna take as many as they can. They don't have the kind of trucks and trailers necessary here. I sent him a photo. He knows what they look like. There's 5 here on the side, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 fulls, a single. We're doing a triple, another triple, and a single, and that's it. So a triple rack and a single. That's all we have left. Killed it.
what a week.
Shout out Mr. Wagner. If you're watching as a welding student at Daytech, Mr. Wagner did a great job.
He gets an A+.
A+. For everybody else, Justin killed it. Super good dude, mega talented, and it's nice to have some really strong hired guns to come in and help you crank some work out. It's ebb and flow in a small shop like this. There's a lot of people watching that don't think we make any money or actually do any fabrication or anything. I'm not really sure what you'd call that, but looks like fabrication to me. And guess what? We'll make some money. That's how it all works. That's how all this works.
Maybe,
Stoked, happy, tired. Tomorrow I'll be at Noke Fest, and that starts for 3 days. But if you're watching this now, you've already seen all that. So yay, reality.
you know how that turned out.
Yeah. God, it was awesome. Or cut. God, it was horrible. It's gonna be hot. They have the bus. I have a tent and an air mattress. I ain't too bad. I ain't too good for a tent, man. I like a tent. Plus I'm kind of don't have money for a camper, so tent it is. I guess I got that. We have camper at home. Camper at home. Okay, bye. Love you. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.